people swallow the universe like a pill. They travel on through the world like smiling images pushed from behind. The universe lies before you on the floor, in the air, in the mysterious bodies of your dancers, in your mind. From this voyage, no one returns poor or weary. The grand show is eternal. Universe. Some people swallow the universe like a pill. They travel on through the world like smiling images pushed from behind. The universe lies before you on the floor, in the air, in the mysterious bodies of your dancers, in your mind. From this voyage, no one returns poor or weary. The grand show is eternal. The universe.
Hello, and welcome. Let's switch over here. And that can get out of the way. In fact, let me turn desktop audio all the way down so I can actually have some music of my own going. I like music when I code, but I don't want this to get muted when it goes on the YouTubes. Hello, and welcome for those of you in the live stream. I said that before, but I just hit the recording button, so I'm saying it again. All right, let me turn my own audio down. Okay. So this is going to be a continuation of last week's episode. I do have the GitHub up and ready, so anyone who sees the code here and doesn't want to have to try and copy paste from a video, because last I checked, that's really hard to do. You can get everything. For those of you who are watching this on YouTube, there will be a link down below to the repository. And whoa, my hand. That green screen, yeah. So I will have a link to the GitHub, which will have all of my updated stuff. So today, I was really thinking, how do we make this game come alive? So if I copy the path and I put into here. So what we built was this thing, and I'll zoom in a little. So we have these extras that randomly wander around and they pick up power-ups. And if they pick up a power-up, that power-up gets on them. So it's very boring. It's not boring. It's very basic. And it had some collision detection so they don't bump into each other. And these guys are constantly just bumping into each other and bouncing back. So as you can see, and they're picked one up. So we built this basic thing. And it's a step in the right direction, but by far is it perfect. So what I really want to do is take this a step further. And also our guy just kind of follows. If you click the mouse, he goes to where you clicked. But other than that, this isn't terribly exciting. So what I wanted to do was to come up with something that was a little bit more exciting. So what I want to do is I like the idea of having you and power-ups. So I'm actually going to get rid of, I'm not going to utilize a significant portion of the code that was created yesterday or created last week. And instead we're going to kind of extend things in a different way. So the first thing we're going to do, so we're going to go back here and I just want our hero div and I don't want any extras. So I'm going to, for now, comment them out. I'm also going to minimize this window because that's going to ignore the heck out of me if it's on the side. Okay, so then we're going to go to our script and go to the top. And we pushed a lot of people onto the world that we don't really want right now. And I have a cat that wants in, so hold on. I have a needy cat who wants in and out and in and out. Say hi, Kono. This is Kono, sometimes known as the script kitty. So, whoa, extra 2's got himself some, extra 4's got himself some craziness. So the first thing I want to do is I want to sort of make a puzzle game. So I was thinking, what can we do very simply in an exciting way? So what is fun but black holes? And what is fun but, the kind of puzzle games similar to Angry Birds, where it's like, a little bit of physics, a little bit of collecty type stuff. So my thought was to create something similar to Minecraft, or similar to all those games. So the way this game is going to work, at least as we start programming it, sorry, my cat is trolling hard. All right, he's just gonna troll. That's what he does. Trolly be trolling. So the way the game is going to work is you're going to have your character, which is going to be the hero. And this is, again, out of control. So we saved, let's reload. Okay, so you're going to have your hero, and the way it's going to work from there is wherever you click, you're going to create a black hole. And that black hole is going to have gravity. The closer the object is, the more it's affected by that gravity. And you're going to have to use that gravity to pull your character to collect all of the collectibles on the board. So the first thing we're going to do is set stage. All right, so we'll do things in stages. So basically, instead of the create collectibles, we're going to set the stage. Set stage number. Don't need that, so we can give us a little bit extra. Okay. So what I want to do is switch stage num. Switch basically is a very long if statement. And then you do cases. So case 1 is this, case 2. So basically, instead of saying if stage num equals 1, do this. If it equals 2, do this. It's just a little bit neater and cleaner. I like it. You don't really need it in this situation. I could do a lot of ifs, but for me, my style-wise, it works. All right, so the first thing we're going to need to do is delete all collectibles. So we're going to .collectible .remove. So we're going to remove them from, so this is jQuery selector, and .collectible means anything with the class collectible, remove it. So assuming when it's the first stage loading, there's nothing on there. But if you're loading the second stage, for whatever reason, it might be collect 3 out of 4, I don't know, but let's just remove them all. And then what we want to do is our world.collectibles is going to be equal to, so it's going to be an array, so we're just going to make it a basic array. So we're going to reset that. And then what we're going to do is now we need to actually create something. So the first ones, I think I'm going to be very set. So I'm going to set where the items are. And so let's see. So let's add 2. So add collectible, just for now, let's keep it easy. So collectible 0 and collectible 1. Class collectible. Then what we want to do is style top is going to be, so let's see, 1 will be 200 pixels left, 200 pixels, and then the next one, copy paste, so collectible 1 will be 400 pixels left, 200, sure. 300, sure. All right, now we need to set those. So we need to put those into our element array. So push collectible 0 and collectible 1 because we need to know where they are. So top was 200, top was 400. And left is 200 and 300. 200 and 300. Okay, so let's take a look at what that looks like. So we don't need this anymore. All right, so we now have 1 up there and 1 down there. So the top 400 is going to be too much when it's zoomed in. So top 300 and make it 320. So let's see what that looks like. Still down there. All right, so let's make this top 100, top 200, and 400. Why is that? Because I'm changing it in the wrong place. 100, 200, left, 200, and 420. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we now have 2, and we've got our hero div. So where is our hero div going to start? So let's start him off on the left. So here